Says you are live.
All right. All right. First and foremost, we going to say all praises be to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shai,
Shai,
Ba'ashem,
Hashem,
Rakah,
Ka,
Kodash.
Kodash.
Right. And we're going to say um, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Right. And shalom to the sincere, elect teaching this truth in faith and sincerity, man. And yeah, man, us brothers just want to go into some scriptures, go in the spirit, man, and speak on the dark times that are about to come upon this earth, man. Now, like you know what I mean. Now, if you've seen how 2024 started in the spirit, man, loads of judgment and vengeance and spirits of vengeance has been taking place, man.
Mm-hmm.
You had that earthquake that took place. You even saw that scary video of that Jake, man, being burnt up in a car, and, he couldn't even escape, man. And them screams that he was given, and now the WEF are speaking about this thing called disease X, right? And basically they're basically saying that mass, V's are coming back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And saying that this disease X or whatever they're talking about is more 20 times more deadly than the C19. Now, the thought process that I'm thinking about is that if it's more deadly, apparently, than the C19, then expect them to come down with more force, right? Than they did with the C19. And remember, during the time of the C19, you had lockdowns. You had people can only be in certain groups, right? And people was being fined. So some people even got put in jail, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, that just ties into that, bro. If you want to read that first scripture and speak as well, bro.
Yeah, this is Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. The devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Right?
Yep.
And as the brother was going into, man, this devil, he knows he's got a short time.
Yep.
You seeing the prophet standing up, the waking up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, Ezekiel the 37th chapter, Revelation 11 and 11, right, where it speaks about great fear fell upon these people when they saw, the men of the Lord waking up. But then multiply that with the fact that, allegedly a load of them are starting to die off,
Yep.
right? You had Rothschild dying, last year or so, right? The
Yep.
Queen, Philip, right? Rockefeller a few years before that, right? So major players in their NWO allegedly all, giving up the ghost, right?
Yep.
Returning to their maker. Okay, so
Yep.
they understand. You got it.
Sorry, bro. Go on.
No, so I was just gonna say they understand that the time is short. Okay, so they're
Yep.
gonna start coming down hard. You got it, bro.
Yeah. And Esau, is a serpent, right? Like the scripture describes the characteristic of that serpent, that he was more a subtle than any beast of the field in which the Lord is made, right? Which that applies unto men. So the actual spirit of Esau is subtle. He's sneaky, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like if you actually go and research what they're talking about with this X that's coming to pass, is that is it's more infectious, it's more deadly. Which, to be honest, it just sounds like Esau is sharpening that sword, right?
Mm-hmm.
And is about to bring that sword upon earth, man. In in terms of this disease X type thing, because guess what? Whenever Esau says that, oh, this might happen, he's already tried and tested that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? In his labs.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If he thought, you know what I mean? If Esau says, oh, we are about to test microchips, right, with people like Elon Musk and Neuralink, bro, he's been talking about the chip since the 90s and 80s and the 70s, man.
Yeah. Well, you to back you, bro. What do they
Yep.
always show you in these spy movies, right? Because
Yep.
that's the thing. I don't, for people who, watch James Bond and stuff like that, right? What was the last scene? Them looking over at his monitors, checking his vitals from
Yep.
afar. What is that
Yep.
basically telling you? They're telling you, look, we've got this technology to be able to monitor your vitals from, across the globe or whatever, what have you. They're telling you, look, this system is here, right? It's just not
Ooh.
been put in the mainstream like that. Okay.
Ooh. Yep. You know what, bro? Spirit, because you have up the Ezekiel, right?
Yep.
Yeah. If you don't mind, can you read that, Bible? Sure.
Yeah. Ezekiel 21 of 9. Ezekiel 21 and 9. Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith Yahweh, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished.
Yeah. So who is the sword according, you know what I mean, unto the scriptures? The people that's called the sword according to the scriptures is Esau, man. Right? He got blessed with that sword, right? And the actual scripture says in Revelation 6 that power was given him to take peace from earth, man. So when it says a sword is sharpened, that's talking about all of the different ways of death that the Lord has put upon Esau to unleash upon earth, man. Because that sword includes people getting tortured in concentration camps or all different plagues and pestilences that's been created in a lab, or just more, just there's different types of death out here, man. Right? Go ahead, bro.
I've got a preset. It says Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him and cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Yes, and again, the scripture refers to Esau as the border of wickedness, man. So that sword is being sharpened. Look, man, if Esau talks to you about, oh, it's more infectious than C19 and it's 30 times more fatal, when, bro, he been testing that out, man. And it's spiritual because our our apostles named 20 this year is what the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, and it's only been a couple of weeks into this year, and that exactly, and they're over there at WEF actually saying what's about to take place, man.
Yeah.
All right.
100%. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, even just on that, just how many countries, right, whether real or imagined, have been bombed since the beginning of the year? How many disasters have happened since the first day, right? I've got this
I have a
just to
precept
back
up.
Okay.
All right. This is Psalms 64 and 2. It says,
actually already in Psalms,
Yeah, that's the spirit. It says, Psalm 64 and 2. It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Now, what's that secret counsel speaking about? what people call the Illuminati, man, right? These Rothschilds and Rockefellers and DuPonts that actually, you know, you know, you know what I mean, that bring all manner of evil to come to pass up, you know what I mean, upon the earth, man.
Mhm.
Right? Which really the Lord is putting the spirit upon them to, right? But it says, who wet their tongue like a sword, right? So what is that? That actual scripture, wet their tongue, ties into what you're actually reading, man. You know when it says that sword is sharpened, man, right? Because remember, a whetstone is what makes a, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
like a
sharp.
sword sharper, man.
Mhm.
So Esau is in them, you know, his secret councils and, you know, think tanks. Their mind is on mass evil coming to pass upon
Mhm.
the earth, man.
Yep.
Right? It says, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Yeah, because if their main mind, you know what I mean, is against us, man. Starting off with those that are of his elect, right? Suddenly, right, do they shoot at him and fear not? But here it says what? They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares.
Mhm.
Privily, they say, who shall see them? They
That's
search
it.
out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of them, that every one of them, the heart is deep. And that's what they're actually doing, man. Oh, this new disease X is 20 times more deadly than C19, and
Mhm.
20 times more people might die, and blah blah blah. They are telling you, man, that
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
more death and destruction is about to come upon earth. And again, we already saw what they did when the C19 came to pass. You know, lockdowns, people were getting fines, so on and so what do you think they plan to do if something comes that's apparently 30 times worse? Come on, man.
Yeah, they're gonna and that this is the thing as well, just to once again showing you Esau's witchcraft, because what is it, something like, what was it, what, 0.3%, or like the kill rate was tiny,
Oh
so
yeah,
30 times that is still tiny. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. It's still tiny. Yep, it's
yeah,
true. He's a serpent,
Esau's,
man.
he's a serpent. He's a serpent, but hey, we're all for it, right? Because we
That's right.
understand. Right? What does the scripture say? You know, that we through much tribulation shall enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Right?
That's
So
right.
we need this society to go down. We need the persecution to come. We need the trials and tribulations before we can enter into the kingdom. So we're just like, man, just get it over with. You know,
Yep,
ultimately we understand we're waiting on the Lord's time, right? But that's it.
yep,
Yeah.
yep,
I can continue back in Ezekiel 21 if you want.
yep.
Right, so Ezekiel 21 and 9 again, right? So, Son of Man, prophesy and say, thus saith Yahweh, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished, right? It says it is sharpened to make a sore slaughter, right? It
Mm-hmm.
is exactly a sore slaughter,
A
right?
soul
Because
slaughter.
yeah, because this is it, like yeah, understand what I've just said, but then also he could bring out the Ebola, man.
Yep.
And that was an actual kill rate.
But bro, that's that's a good point because on this, I actually saw a video of a of one of them ladies in, you know, that circle of weapon, so on and so forth. She said, "Oh, imagine it's got the infectious ability as measles, and the it's got the same rate as death as
Mm-hmm.
Ebola.
Yep.
And I was like, hold on, you've just named measles, Ebola, the C-19. That sounds like you've already made that smoothie already.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You could have said bird flu and blah blah blah. But what did you say? You said measles, Ebola, and something else.
Yep.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It goes to show that they're planning because if I remember correctly, now obviously we understand that Esau was alive, right? But
Yep.
according to his own science, right? So according to what he says, right, the reason why the C-19, right, basically wasn't so damn crazy in contrast to say SARS was because SARS kill rate was very high. So therefore, it didn't have enough time to travel, right? That's what his science says. That's what he says, right? And whether that's true or not, that's what he says. So for him to come and say, "Oh, imagine," like you said, imagine it's as transmissible as thingy, but as
Measles.
deadly as measles, but as deadly as the other thing. He's telling you straight. That's a Once again, this is what he says. That's his science. So he's
Yep.
telling you, look, I'm doing some stuff.
That's all to be shopping, because we all know. Because again, remember, was it time flies so much? Was it last 2 years ago, or the year before, or last year when no, it wasn't last year. I believe it was the year before when the Georgia Guidestones got
Oh, yeah,
zapped.
that's a
So
good question. I think that was
yeah, I think it
last
was.
year.
But the point was, um, on that was what maintain population on
Mm-hmm.
under 500 million with perfect balance of nature. And
Yep.
we've seen certain dudes,
Mm-hmm.
BILLGATES. He's been. Do you remember that TED Talk, man? When he
Yep.
was
Yep.
doing
Yep.
the calculations, people
Calculations.
and carbon footprint, and he was talking about, whoa, how we need to bring everything down to net zero, right? And one main thing where was people,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then then later on in that video, he said through things like mass
Mm-hmm.
V's and contraception, we want to get that done, man.
That's it. That's it.
And
And
they have already said that with this X disease and such, that mass V's are coming back, man.
mm-hmm.
Right? With more you know what I mean, spirit into it, like more
Yeah, more
force, man.
vim.
Vim,
Say
as
more
Jake
vim.
say, Vim. I have a preset, bro.
Okay, come on.
Or actually, go on, bro, because I think you was about to make a point, right? Speak, bro.
What was? Oh no, also yeah, because he with his medicines has been able to really control population with his medicines and his witchcraft, right? Like even to the point where now it's something like once again, according to Esau's numbers, the average age of first child is like over 30 now, right? Whereas like back in the day it was much lower. You got certain countries, like I don't know what he's putting in the water over there in East Asia, but it's like I think in Japan it's like zero point 0.5 or zero point 0.6 women will have a child, right?
Wow.
And in Korea it's like zero point 0.4. So that means for every two women, only one of them is gonna have a child. And what do you
Wow.
think that's gonna bring? That's just gonna bring nothing but a slow societal decline. Same when you look at China, yeah, China they did it by force, by the one child policy, to the point now where they've got a very aging population, right?
Yep.
So when people are like, oh, China, which we know we ain't gonna be here when people be speaking about, oh, China's got next, China's got next. It's like, no, when you look at their population, they physically can't have next, right?
Yep.
You know, but once again, just to go show you how all of these, but these are all different forms of witchcraft, right? The contraception, that's a major thing, man, where it will mess women up to the point where they can't. I know a girl, she was on the pill for time. She can't have a period anymore. She can't do it.
Wow.
You know.
Wow.
And she's taking other stuff as well, and it's just like, yeah, man,
Sure.
he's the devil, right?
Yep. I have a preset, bro.
Come, bro.
Uh, this is second Ezra 16 and 16. Like as a, a- an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again. Now the main plague that shall come to pass is when Babylon the Great gets turned into a lake of fire. But
Hmm.
different plagues are coming upon earth, which is what mass death, plagues and pestilences, spirits of vengeance coming upon earth,
Hmm.
right? People being eaten by wild beasts. Yeah, remember the scripture says there be many that dwell upon the earth that shall perish of famine, and
Hmm.
the other that escape the famine shall the sword destroy. And you can actually feel the spirit in the air of judgment is coming, man, and
Yeah.
like a different time, because even at work, man. Now I speak to people at work. Hey, man, how you doing, man?
You all right,
What's your
geezer?
thoughts? Yeah. How you doing, mate? Is everything all right? And I remember the first conversation that I was having, with people at the plantation was, oh man, this year didn't feel the same. This Christmas didn't feel the same. This year doesn't even feel like it's a new year. People are talking about, oh, this company might close down, and this, people already in
Hmm.
that spirit of worrying, because
Yep.
you know why? The spirit of the Lord's word is being spoken in the earth, and
Yep.
so whether or not people take heed unto what's said, the word is speaking, right?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
it's taking shape, man. So
That's it.
people feel that vengeance is coming on them, man.
Yeah. And
Right? It's
anyone who,
yeah,
as I said, it's to add, and anyone who has, that watches news outside, which, once again, that's why it's important to watch. Because even people in the world, when they watch, they can see something is up. Obviously, they haven't got the answers. They see
yep,
something, but they're just like, well, what do I do with this information?
yep,
We watch and we're saying, okay, cool, that lines up with this precept, that lines up with that precept, right? To the point
yep,
where, bro, what one guy I used to work with, man, he was messaging me, was like, yeah, man, it feels like there may not be elections this year. Now, he ain't into conspiracies like that,
mm,
but he basically started talking about all Doab chaos. He was like, yeah, man, I think they're going to bring all of this chaos so that, the people, because he still think that there's still going to be a vote, still going to have the people that are going to vote for stability. But I think that's what they're doing, man. Like, they're just bringing
yeah,
about chaos,
bro. It's true. It's like, bro, spiritually speaking, like the it everything out here is peaked. The mass inflation, mass people are just fucking all kind of homeless out here. Like the lines at food banks are just
Mm,
double
mm,
or
mm.
triple the size. Like there's nothing left in this society except judgment. There's nothing left. Like
That's a,
there's
that's a,
nothing
that's a
left to
title,
happen
Mark.
out here. Sorry, bro.
So that's a title, Mark.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
nothing left but judgment.
bro. There's nothing left but judgment in this world, bro. It's peaked. People are jobless and shit out here. The
Hmm.
inflation. People can't find a house. You know, just the actual food and the state of affairs of food. You know, the whole mirth itself is seizing. People know that there's
Mm,
something.
mm.
The only thing left is judgment, man. Right.
That's
So I
it.
have a bit more on this, bro.
Oh,
It
okay,
says
cool.
It says well, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? And this is a prophet of the Lord saying this. A member, of his elect who was saying this, man. And we in this time hope for mercy too. But things are about to get scary out here. But we as the hopeful elect we will actually have hope though. But all these people out here are hopeless. In fact, bro,
Hmm.
can you type? in on your search, man, the hope of the ungodly. It actually speaks about that. The hope of the ungodly is like a thin froth, right? But I have a bit more in
Oh,
this,
you
and
got the chat.
it says the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death,
Mm.
the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, which means bad time. What shall I do when these evils shall come? So that's our
Yeah.
hope. You know, like here it is. You only speak to certain people you know in the world. You maybe your parents or your brothers, whoever in the world. Yeah, man, bro, man, you know, let's go set up his business and let's move back to Ghana and do. And I'm like,
You
bro,
gotta
can't you fucking see
invest.
what's going on in the world, bro? You know what I mean?
That's it.
Yeah, man,
That's it.
let's go and invest and go and buy land. I'm like, fuck that shit, man. The Lord's about to judge this place, bro.
That's it.
Sorry,
Bro,
bro.
I didn't mean to throw you off your vivid, your passion in it, but I'm laughing because it's so true. It's
Yeah.
so true. Bro. It's like, here it is. You may have just been like reading an article, but there was a day when it was like, is America going to hit the Houthis? America's hit the Houthis. Oh, the retaliatory attacks. I'm just like, raw. But then you start getting messages about some dumb shit, like, bro.
Hey, which you know what? That ties into First Learners 5. That day is not gonna
Hmm.
over overtake us
Take.
as a thief, man.
That's it.
Because when we hear that that there's the United States and UK have started them strikes again in Yemen, when we hear that this Iranian backed group has done a certain strike or whatever, or
Hmm.
this disease
Yep.
X or whatever it may be, WEF or whatever, our these ears are tingling.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
expect
Yeah.
more to happen.
So
You know what I
is
mean?
that like dogs when it was one ear would just go up?
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
What's going on?
yeah.
That's it.
So that's why we's the hopeful. You know, I mean, elect.
Hmm.
We have hope, man. But these people in
Mm.
this world, they ain't got no hope, man.
Ain't got
Right?
no
I have a
hope.
bit more. It says, um, behold, a famine and plague and tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for
Mm.
all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be mindful of the scourges. And this is a perfect example, is a C-19, right? When the you see, when the C-19 happened, for a brief week, people was the whole world was a conspiracy theorist. Yeah, man, no, they're trying to take us down, man. But then a couple months passed, these people got maxed out, you know, and
Hmm.
started being afraid of losing their jobs and all that shit. And then now they've just got back into that mindset that it, it was the past. No
Yeah,
mark of the
yeah,
beast, none of that, none of that. No, no, no. But guess what? Mark of the beast it is gonna be established,
yeah, yeah,
right?
and soon it's right around the corner, right?
Exactly.
And E was able to confirm certain things because the responses in all of these different countries were what they were for a particular reason, man. E was
Yeah.
was performing games. Now the once again from what he says, the from some of the alternative media, right? That disease was out and about. Like everyone knows someone. It was like, nah, they had it before, you
Yeah,
know.
they're definitely.
They had it in 2019 or whatever, what have you, right? But I was thinking about how, like, for instance, why they came out with the whole, muzzle right out there in China first. Why? Because
Mhm.
over there, that's normal for them, right, to be wearing their muzzles and stuff like that. It's just, oh yeah, it's a pollution, whatever. They'll just wear it, okay? And then they were able to use that to spread it around the world, right? England, how did they get the Brits? They had us locked down for 6 months, and then they said you can't travel unless you get this thing. How do they
Yep.
get the Americans? With America, right? If you ain't got your job, a lot of the time you ain't got health insurance. So
Yep.
if you stub your toe or you get an ambulance, that's a £2,000, which that's crazy for us. Your ambulance costs you $2,000.
That's hell, man.
Yeah, that's
That's
hell.
hell.
That place is hell, right? That place is
Yep.
hell, right? But then, so when your health insurance is tied to your job, and then they're saying if you lose your job, so if you don't take this thing, you're going to lose your job. Are you going to lose not only your house, but any kind of health protections that you may need in the future? What did people do? Right? They followed suit. So he was running the game, as we read in Psalms 64th chapter, man. They perform a diligent search, man.
Mm,
Right?
yep. It says, "Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And then, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion." And guess what? Right now, it's cheap in comparison to what it shall be. Right?
Mm.
The scripture speaks about in what's it? Is it Revelation 6 where it speaks about the famine where it could cost a day's wages, right? Like a day's wages to buy a loaf of bread, man. And that's that hyperinflation, man.
Yep,
Right?
6 and 6.
Yeah, that's right. And if you go back into Nazi Germany, right, with the Weimar Republic, man, things got so bad where you would need like a barrel of cash, right, to buy food. Things got so bad, right? When any time a person would go and eat, you know what I mean, like, like in a food spot, you would have to shake hands and say, "I'm paying this price," because in the course of eating that meal, the prices increased even more and more and more, right? And we know that this global economic system is about to come to a complete end and crash, man. You
That's it.
see? So it
Oh
says,
yeah, if I can just share this graphic real
oh yeah,
quick,
go on, yeah, yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And as you see, this is what happened in Zimbabwe, man. Where you had
Mm,
the and then it will start as and
yeah.
then boom,
Mm,
right? This is what from this graph, it's looking like between 2006 and 2007. It's just a legend of basically 1 year, right? It just goes from there to then out of nowhere, just like boom, all the way to the top, right? And
yeah,
people think that can't happen here, right? They think that can't
exactly.
happen here, but it's gonna happen here, man.
Yeah. So it says, um, um, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy, and the dead shall be cast as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the cities shall be cast down. So these major, like, you know, like, of course, major plagues and judgment, you know what I mean, it's coming upon earth. But apostles already said, like, the main places that are going to be affected are these major cities, man, because a person in a remote kind of, you know what I mean, that's not really on the grid ain't gonna be going through that the same amount as hell as people that's on the grid in these tight fucking flats, man. You
Hmm.
know what I mean, in these tight
Type prisons.
yeah, tight prisons, man.
Yeah,
You know.
man, and it's crazy to me, Ark. It's crazy because I was walking around town, and
Yep.
basically, you get, for instance, the most expensive house in the UK, right? House in London, right?
Yeah.
But this is a 250 million pound
Wow.
house, right? 250 million pound house. Let me share this tab, right? This is a 250 million pound house, right?
Wow.
Just for a little bit of that. Just for
Wow.
that. Just for that.
Wow.
right? But people are gonna fucking pay that. Right? Let's see if there's more pictures. You know, right? That's 200. That's 210 to live there. Whereas it's like, bro, like in our kingdom, bro, not even in this king, or even what? How much is Marlago 750 mil, and that's land.
Yeah,
You know, but
yeah.
people are gonna pay that much for nonsense, right? But yeah, man.
Hey, but hey, when the global economic system comes to crash and there's food scarcity, those places gonna be targets, man.
Hmm.
You know, for these jakes that spend 30 years in prison doing diamond push-ups. You know, when they come out, that's the places these people gonna be
Oh,
going, and it's spiritual. You're spiritual, man. I can't remember who was speaking about it. No, I think it was I can't remember who exactly was talking about it, but I've heard many different types of brothers speak about it. I believe I saw a video the other day, man, of the elder in Chicago, man. The elder Malcolm, like, and he was making a spiritual point because the global economic system has been going down for these past couple of years. You have Edomites that at first were in rich neighborhoods that have been moving into the same
yeah.
poor places as Jake.
To ends, as we say in London.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So when things get worse, those same Jakes gonna go to them Edomites, man.
Hmm. Hmm. There,
Do you
there are
remember that?
certain.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
It's like I was there are certain places in London where even to this day you're not catching me. Like you're not
Same,
catching me. But
bro.
Edomites are
You know what,
moving there.
bro? There's certain places in London. As soon as I park up, man, I just press that noise straight away. That
Yeah,
when you press in your car, I press that noise straight away, bro.
yeah,
I don't play
yeah,
no games, bro.
yeah.
But the actual point of what you're making is this: that in those same places now, I've seen fucking Edomites is going on the little
Hmm.
jogs in them hoods now, man.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And it'll be weird though, Edomites as well. You know them
Yeah,
freaks. You know, like the place where I used to live, back in the day, apparently that was ends. That was
yeah,
ends back in the day, right? And then,
yeah,
bro, last time I was there, on the time I was coming to meet you, I was looking around town. I was like, yo, shit, these are some freaks out here. Like freak
yeah,
after freak after freak.
yeah, exactly. And it's like, hey, bro, it just it just shows that the Lord is about to unleash like mass
Mm-hmm.
judgment upon upon the earth, man.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
that's it.
in fact,
Um,
yeah. So go ahead, bro. If you want to read.
oh no, because the things I've got, because we've loaded up quite a few at this point.
Oh yeah, cool, bro. Let's just
Uh,
go through the minute.
Yeah, let me grab this one from earlier on. It says
Yeah.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 4, and the doors shall be shut. Let me start from 3. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, right? All of these jobs are being lost even today. Tata Steel, which it's funny because although it's probably Edomite running it, but it's a so-called Indian company, right? And then that's
Yeah.
now like a major a company with operations here in the UK, right?
Mm.
And basically, yeah, Tata Steel had a plant up in one of them, towns up north, where basically they're like, look, man, we're gonna shut down the steel plant, right? And then basically, what would then happen? 3,000 jobs gone.
Mm.
Okay. If I'm not mistaken, Tata they actually own Jaguar Land Rover, if I'm not mistaken, or
Mm.
used to own or something like that. Tata Jaguar, yeah, Tata, and that's supposed to be like a proper, what's the word? A British car. It's a British car, but it's owned by so-called Indians, man. Your old slaves.
Yeah. Yeah.
But carrying on on the grinding seas because they are few, and those that look out the windows be dark. And talking about these economic forecasters, Okay, they're looking out and they're like, oh shit, things
Yeah,
don't look good. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So even the forecasters are like, bro, the future's dark. But some nigga from the block is like, yeah, let's go buy land. You know what I mean, bro? It's like that's why that scripture says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the
Hmm.
stability of thy times, bro. Like, where's the hope for the elect, man? We hope and pray that we are of the Lord's elect, man. Our hope is to obtain mercy from these evil
Hmm.
times and salvation from these missiles, from you know what I mean, to be beamed up.
Hmm.
Our mind, like, we don't see 30 have a 30-year mindset in this kingdom.
Yeah.
30 years from now, our hope is to be the 30th year in the kingdom of heaven, bro.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Not
Put it
no,
up to the
but
better arc.
that's right, man. Straight up, bro. You know what I mean? Oh, land, bro. Look, man. We, Lord
And
willing, gonna get planets, bro.
hmm
Slaves, bro.
that's
Lord
it.
willing, man. But
That's it. Well,
before the lands and the women and the planets, all what we hope for is just to be saved from this evil to come,
that's it. That's
right?
it.
Then all the
Yeah.
perks come
Yeah.
after.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what the scriptures speak about in my mouth it was sweet, right? Jake here, yeah, bro. You can have all the women, yeah, you can be rich, right? The
Yeah,
best wine in the world, you can go anywhere, have as much as you want.
yeah,
They're like, yeah. And then you tell them, yeah, but first you gotta catch a whole load of hell. They're like,
yeah,
ooh.
yep. Hey, man, you remember that what was that document, Mo, that our apostles brought out many years ago? Is it the king? I'll get it mixed up. Is it King Alfred or one of them that
Yeah,
has
there
the
are a few. You got the
um
King Alfred plan, Project
you,
Megiddo.
yeah. You know what I'm talking about. You're the one that had the red list, blue list, and the
That
yellow list.
might be. Let me just have a quick look.
Yellow list was people that are just prepared to be slaves, and
Yeah.
the red list was like men that were leaders that was teaching, and the blue list is like people who follow what's taught by those on the red type thing. And basically, they were saying there's certain men might have to get that just killed, man. And remember
Hmm.
the scripture speaks about in Revelation, the 20th chapter, certain spirits that had their heads chopped off, man, for
Hmm.
this faith. I read the scripture, man.
Yeah. I wasn't able to find which one it was, but yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember. I kind of I forgot the name of the program, but it was they had people in lists of who was what, man. I might even ask brothers in the group chat if they can remember what that program was, But
Mm.
you know what? This is Revelation chapter 20 and 4, and I saw thrones and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, and for the word of the Lord, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with how much 1,000 years, and that 1,000 years is the first 1,000 years, man, of when the kingdom is being established, man. But that's the scripture says that certain spirits had their heads chopped off for not taking that knee and bowing down, man. You see?
That's it.
Now, remember, the scripture said a time of trouble that's never been so upon the earth. The devil coming down with great wrath because you have but a short time. So, hey, man, so that's why we hope and pray that the Lord put the spirit upon us to like not bow that knee, man,
Hmm.
to not take that mark. And guess what? That mark is the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast.
Mm-hmm.
And it's spiritual because, you know, like, it's like, you know, at first, you don't know, bro, like, you know what I mean? In the past, you were actually trying to break it down and explain to people. Now, the time is coming where the doors of mercy are closing.
Yeah. If a
It's
nigga
either you
can't
get
it.
it or just die, man.
I've got a
Yeah,
quick one
sorry,
for
bro.
you.
Yep.
Isaiah 55:6, seek ye Yahweh while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near. Right?
Mm,
Right now, you know, the opportunities are still there. Right, but as the bro was going into, man, that time is slowly but surely coming to an end. And once again, more and more, you know, as the bro was going into, the apostles been saying it, apostles, elders, bishops, everyone else is getting to the point where it's like, look, we ain't in the time of arguing with someone no more.
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Someone gonna
yeah,
get it. Bye bye.
yeah,
You know, this time for edification, man. You know, if you can't get it, it's like, all right, cool, man. It's too late, and there's too much going on for for us to be like, oh well, if you can't see it, back in the day, yeah, man, we made the point, man.
yeah. Hey, yeah. You the other ones, you know. Yeah, come on, man. Times have changed, man.
Mm.
You know, hey, bro. You know what, bro? Could you read Second Ezra 8 and 50? Because that's what inspired the title, and we ain't even brought that
Mm.
scripture yet. You
Yeah,
know, but that's a perfect scripture, man.
that's it. Second Ezra 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Right? And
Mm,
and and, and this is the thing. The Lord isn't just bringing these things out for bringing these things out. Say he's not just going to cause a great death on the world for no reason. No, the Lord in several precepts basically said for this reason is why I'm doing it. Right? For instance,
mm.
in regards to Esau, when you read Obadiah, it says for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, right? You know, so, and what is this? When you read about pride, right? When one departed from their makers, beginning with pride,
Mm.
very roughly paraphrasing, right?
Yep,
When you're departing from the maker, what are you doing? You're going off, right? And
yep,
what are the wages of sin? Death,
yep.
all right?
Hey, and it's like this is that this is that uh latter time where they are truly walking in great pride. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
to take this dude, you know, little Nas X,
Through.
which he's just a puppet, you know what I mean, an Esau, but you have you have people like that strolling around, not being judged, man. You got
Mm-hmm.
this like everywhere you go, there's just dykes and the feminism movement, the whole state of affairs of dating between
Yeah.
men and women. That's just all broken. The whole family structure, it's just all broken.
Yeah. It's a hot mess.
So, so it can't be fixed. It just gets to a stage where it just gotta be just destroyed and
Mm-hmm.
established again. Right?
Yeah. Well.
But hey, you know what? Babylon the Great gonna be destroyed and not built up
Mm-hmm.
again. That's just gonna be
Yeah.
a perpetual example of, guess what? This is what happened when you indulge in wickedness. But you
That's
know what I
it.
mean? Overall, this wicked kingdom is gonna be destroyed, and a righteous kingdom is gonna be established. Right?
That's it.
A new heaven, a new earth where we done of righteousness, man. All right,
That's it.
go ahead, bro.
Yep. It says, but understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like
So,
thee.
so that's the key point. Yeah, bro. According to the scriptures, the Lord is a black man. No, man, a so-called black man. No, man, I can't see that. Oh, bro, yeah, according
What
to the
if some
scriptures,
did
man.
not believe?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, hey, bro, according to the scriptures, man, the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, man. It's implantable. Nah, man, I can't, bro. Back then you try and sit down and yeah, bro, no, but now it's kind of like if you can't get it, man, it's all right, because
Hmm.
our main focus, and we hope to be a part of, guess what, is the Lord's elect. But in terms of these people out in the world, man, hey, man, as it's been coined. If a nigga can't get it, we're moving on, man.
Yep.
Straight up, man. Which I believe, I'm not sure who started that quote. I believe it was High Priest Elder. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it's not him. I can't recall who made that phrase, but my man, it's a powerful phrase, man. Before you might try and be on the phone with a so-called a friend of yours in the world or a family member for like a couple hours and stuff. Now, man, that season's past, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, our focus are those that are like-minded, man.
That's it.
Go ahead, brother.
Continuing on, for unto you is paradise opened, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared, plenteousness is made ready, a city is builded, and rest is allowed. Yea, perfect goodness and wisdom. And that's what we're looking forward to, man. The peace in the kingdom, right? Because what does it say in terms of rest? It says, this is not our rest, right? Mark 2:10. Okay?
Yep.
It says, the root of evil is sealed up from you, weakness and the moth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten. Sorrows are past, and in the end is showed the treasure of immortality. It goes on to say, and therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish. When they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High, thought scorn of his law, and forsook his ways. Right? And that's it, because the scripture says the slain of the Lord shall be many. Right? There's going to be a lot of death in this place. I don't think we did read it in 2 Corinthians 16 about the dead shall be cast out as dung. That's how much death is going to be in these times, such that ain't like now where if there's a dead body in the street, right, the whole road is getting cordoned off. You have like 5 or 6, 7 police cars, an ambulance or whatever, what have you, right, coming to deal with it. Police tape everywhere. And that day is just going to be like, oh, and another one. Everyone just stepping over it. Right? That's how much death the Lord is coming to bring.
Yeah. You're like now. Then you see these stories of a Jake, getting shot in the streets and people come and do the funeral. Oh, he was such a good man and all that stuff. Really, that's a better thing than what people are about to get, because people now are just going to die and get eaten by mice just on the side of the road, or just be in a house and just rot.
I showed you in the road.
Exactly.
Yep. It says, for when they have taken liberty, right, the freedom from liber, which means freedom, they have the free time now to do this, right? They despise the Most High. And you hear some of the things that people say about the Lord, and just this like, oh, I can't wait. Right?
Yep.
So scorn of his laws. And
scorn of his law, talking shit.
Yep.
Cash money, as Jake say. Talking cash money, just talking supreme shit. All that's gonna stop. That now on social media you can just everyone's got something to say, and tweets get liked, or sometimes on TikTok, when someone's talking and someone's doing this, pointing at the screen. That's all gonna stop, bro. I hate that shit.
I hate it. Bro, make your own content, man. Like, what the hell?
You know what I mean? Or people like, whoa, like, that's all gonna stop, man. That's all gonna stop, bro. That's all gonna stop, man.
Real talk. Right, so this is verse 57. Moreover, they have trodden down his righteous. Right, scripture says.
Spiritually, they're doing that now. We remember Wisdom 5. You fools counting his life madness and to be, you know what I mean, without any honor. Go ahead, brother.
So it says, and said in their heart that there is no God. Yea.
That's what they're saying. Sorry, bro. Jake.
Nah, you got it, bro. You got it.
But that's what they're saying. Like, now it's cool to scoff against the Most High. But hey, that's the scripture says he that made the ear, can he not hear? He that made the eye, can he not see? So he sees and hears everything. In fact, remember the scripture says it. Like in Ezekiel, how the Son of Man, the children of that people are talking about you, like in their doors. The Lord, he hears that all. And guess what? He's about to unleash his judgment upon the earth, man.
Yeah. Hey, as you was talking, I was looking up that quote, man. He that laughs last, man. He that laughs last laughs best. So here it is, they're laughing at the Most High, making scorn of his laws, making scorn of the Most High. But the Most High is the one that's gonna get the last laugh, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, verse 58 again. It says, "And said in their heart that there is no God, and yea, and that knowing they must die."
Yeah. So again, it ain't no come. Let's try and fix them. That Michael Jackson spirit, no. Come and let's heal the world. None of that. No, this is just they're gonna be destroyed.
Yeah.
That's it. They just no, bro. Like this earth is destroyed, and it's just wickedness, and this new system of righteousness. It has to come to pass, man.
It has to. It
has to come to pass, man.
For the sake of the world, man. We can't live in Esau's lies, anymore, man. That's one of the things we're looking forward to in the kingdom, righteousness. I was watching a documentary, right? And it was basically going into, evolution, all of that crap, bro. Bro, they tried to tell me, right, in this documentary, it's one on Netflix, narrated by Morgan Freeman, right? They tried to tell me that T-Rexes used to do a courtship dance like that, where they'd, have their necks one to another. I'm like, how do you know? How do you know? You don't know. But he speaks like he knows, right? And I was like, bro, this guy's got to go, because you have people that will then go and tell their, And the T-Rexes, they used to do courtship dances. Like, come on,
man. Man, that's why in the kingdom, Esau especially, obviously all these nations are going to be underneath the torture as Israel, but Esau especially, man, gonna have no say. He ain't gonna have nothing to say, bro. But yeah, bro, man, if you
real quick.
Yeah, get the last few in it, yeah.
Yeah. It says 2 Ezra 6:27, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which hath been so long without fruit, shall be declared." Right? And this is
starting now. Yeah, sorry, bro. Go on.
I'm saying it started now. But in the kingdom is when it's going to be fulfilled. And it's just going to be true, right? Here you've got the undercover elites, right? In the kingdom, you gonna know who the elites are.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
You got anything, bro?
Nah, man. Well, that's really the point, man. This a new world is coming, man, and we're actually seeing the fall of this kingdom of wickedness, man. And our hope is to obtain mercy in this time to come. So that's why it's important to keep praying for more faith, keep fasting, keep doing the work, man, and praying and praying to endure, man. And to love thy neighbor as thyself, man. If a brother needs help and you can help him, do it, man. Because guess what? Like a time gonna come, you know what I mean? That's all gonna be, you know what I mean? It's just it's important to help now, to Lord willing get mercy in this time of evil. The scripture says arms covereth a multitude of sins, man. So yeah, bro. I ain't got nothing to say, bro. So that's it, man. Hey, man. So with that, I hope you've been edified. So we gonna say all praises be to Yahweh, Ba'ashem,
Hashem,
Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem,
Shai,
Kodash.
Hashem, Kakadash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Till next time, we gonna say Shalom.
Shalom, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Straight.